Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to properly fix your Basque effect waistline to your skirt pattern. So if you're interested, keep on watching. For this tutorial, I'll be using this blouse that I uploaded the tutorial yesterday. I'll be using this blouse for this tutorial. So I folded my blouse into two, and you can see the Basque effect waistline that I have. This sharp edge, that is what I mean by Basque effect waistline. So I'll be using this fabric for the skirt area. I'll go ahead and draft out my basic skirt pattern. So I folded my fabric into two equal halves, and the upper part of this fabric is going to serve as my waist. So I'm going to place my tape on my waistline, and I'll mark the distance from my waist to my hip, which is 8 inches. I'll indicate that and I'll rule a straight line across. On my waistline, I'll take my waist circumference divided by 4. I'll place that, and I'm going to add 2 inches for stitching allowance. I'm not going to add that to this front pattern because it's obviously going to have that Basque effect, so we don't need a dart, so I'm not going to be adding that allowance. On my hip line, I'm going to place my hip circumference divided by 4, and I'll also add 2 inches for stitching allowance. So I'll connect from the point I have on my waistline to meet the hip line. And if you want the down part of your skirt to be penciled, on the base of the skirt, you are going to reduce what you have on your hip line by 1 inch, and you're going to place that measurement there. So I'm going to connect like this, and you can connect from your hip to meet the base of the skirt. After cutting out, I'm going to open this up like this, and this is what I have. Next thing I'm going to do is to find the middle point of my waist area. So I'm going to place my tape, and whatever I have, I'm going to divide it by 2, and I'm going to mark that point. I'll make it visible with my chalk. After doing that, I'm going to straighten that line. I'm going to make it into a straight line. I'm going to bring in my front piece, and I'll make sure that the middle of this front piece is matching the middle of is matching the line that I just made, as you can see. And you can see that my waist area is the same for the skirt and for the blouse. So I'm going to place it like this. Just look at what I'm doing. I'm placing the middle of the blouse on the straight line that I marked like this, and what I'm going to do is to hold it down with my pin. So I'll hold it around with my pin, and so I'm going to go ahead and trace out the shape on the blouse. I'll trace it on the skirt. So just look at what I'm doing. I'm going to trace the V shape that I have on the blouse. I'll trace it on the skirt like this. After doing that, I'm going to remove my pins, and I'm going to remove the blouse from the skirt. So guys, after doing that, this is the shape that we have on the skirt. So I'm going to go ahead and cut ½ inch away from the line that I already made, because I'm going to use that ½ inch to join my blouse to this skirt. So the ½ inch is going to serve as my allowance. So guys, after cutting, this is what I have. I'll go ahead and place the blouse close to the skirt so that you guys can see. So you can see that the waistline is matching. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the blouse to the skirt. So what I'll do is to match the middle of the blouse to that middle line that we have. Okay, I'm going to pin it down, and then I'm going to pin one side of the blouse to one side of the skirt. So just look at what I'm doing. You're going to be careful while doing this. So we're going to sew one part of the blouse to the skirt first before sewing the second part. So take your time and pin carefully, and then you use the half an inch that you left on the skirt to stitch the blouse and the skirt together. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'll stitch from the middle to meet the side like this. After doing that, this is what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the other side, but this is what the side that I've already stitched, this is what it looks like on the right side, and you can see that it's not rumpled. So make sure you do one side, sew one side first before sewing the other side. It's going to make everything come out flat. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the other side just like we did for the front. I'm going to hold it down with my pin and I'll go ahead and stitch from the middle to meet the side. So guys, I'm done stitching down and this is what I have on the right side. So yeah, this is how to properly stitch your basque waistline to your skirt pattern, and it's going to come out really nice. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video, leave your questions in the comment section, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you guys in the next one.